What is up, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers review for you. And today I'm looking at the Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Cybertron Bumblebee. And, this figure is not awful. It's not, like, amazing. The alt mode is really good, and it's super, super obvious that they spent all of their effort on the alt mode and almost none of their effort on the robot mode. But that being said, it's certainly not the worst Transformer I've ever had. It's not bad. It also doesn't hurt that I picked this up at a discount place for like $13. Yeah, I'm always happy to not pay full price for a Transformer, but I was especially happy to not pay full price for this because despite seeing it many times at Target, I just didn't feel that it was worth that $23 price tag. It is a very small figure. Like, very small. Where do I have a figure to compare it with? Here we go. Siege Optimus. He's very small. Oh, here's a better one. Oh, actually, he's about the same size. Huh. I honestly did not think that they were the same size. I thought he was like smaller than normal, but whatevs. Yeah, so there he is. He's all right. A lot of stuff that you kind of expect, the like, weaponizer ports on the, shoulder and the back and the bottom of the foot and the back. By back, I meant the shoulder and the leg and the bottom of the foot. And yeah. Anyhow, in terms of accessories, he comes with a gun. This gun has got some waffling on both sides to keep it all in spec. Plugs into his hand just like so. You can fold it away like that and then go like whoosh. Yeah, so that's kind of cool, I guess. And he also comes with a backpack which you can plug onto him. Now I don't remember Bumblebee having a backpack. Maybe I'm wrong. If I am wrong, please let me know. I am more than okay with being corrected on this. No, the backpack I don't think is like really scaled to go with Optimus. I don't know. But he has a backpack. You can stick it on his back and he can pack things with the backpack. Put a backpack on his backpack so he can pack while he backs. And then he also comes with the weirdest accessory, a pile of these energy rods. And, the whole time that I saw these, I honestly expected them to be like 5mm on the end caps, and you could stick them in his fist, but they're not. They're like 6mm or something. They don't fit in a 5mm hole. And I'm like, why on earth would they do that? Because the inside of it is clearly narrower than 5mm. That's like 4.5mm. So, like, what's the story with this? You can, just like put his arms out and then like precariously balance them on his arms. But like, what's the point of all that? I don't know. I think it's super silly. I think that, first of all, having an accessory that he can't even really hold is kind of weird. Second of all, it would have been so easy. Well, okay, maybe at the size of these hands, it wouldn't have been easy to put in like opening hands. But it would have been super easy to just design these to be 5mm in diameter, and then make this inner part like 4mm in diameter. It'd still look the same. It'd just be small enough that he could actually hold them, and he and Wheeljack could stand around holding these things instead of just like, I don't know, I guess that is more accurate. To awkwardly stack him in his arms like so. But all in all, they're pretty decent. Clear orange plastic with just the faintest hint of metallic flake inside. Like, you're not going to be able to see that on the camera. But, yeah, it's got just a little bit of metallic flake in there. And that's it. That's all of his accessories. In terms of posability, his head is on a ball joint, so it looks up and down and rotates. And that's it. No side-to-side wiggle-waggle because of how wide and chunky his head is. His arm does go, if you clear it around this backpack a little bit, all the way around, comes out for the full tree pose. He has a bicep swivel. Elbow bends for over 90 degrees. And this motion here, which doesn't do anything except for transformation. He has a waist joint. Leg goes forward that much. Leg goes backwards that much. It goes out for the full Van Damme. Thigh swivel here. Knee bend of less than 90 degrees. Well, it's technically a double jointed knee. Let's bend it at the end. Okay, that's a full 90 degrees. Double jointed knee that doesn't double joint. Maybe if you fold that panel up, you can get a bigger bend out of it. But then it looks like you folded that panel up, and now that looks weird for other reasons. But yeah, his foot is actually quite articulate. It's got a joint, so it's got a tilt joint here that tilts like all the way. And then it has like an ankle rocker here, but then it has like another ankle rocker inside the ankle rocker. So you could, you know, move his foot forward and back just as much as you'd need, and then some. Like, you could like really have him like he's cross country skiing, flat footed all the way across the board. Full Monty flat footed. Not very many figures can say that, so there you go. That's something worth the price of admission right there. Let's get him transformed up. So to start with this, what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this chest piece here. We're going to bring it all the way up over his head and fold this part up like so. The hands are going to get folded in, and then we're going to disconnect them here and bring them around. There's a tab and a slot. They are going to stick together, but like not real. Before I get too far, we do want to turn his waist around. Anyhow, this tab and the slot are going to stick together, but like not like really well. The stiffness of this shoulder joint is going to be more than enough to hold that in place. So you can take this part here and extend it straight back out, and then fold this part out, and it will click into place. And then we'll just leave this here for the time being. Not that time being, but you know, the time being. You want to take his leg and tilt his foot in, extend this all the way out, and then this tab is going to fit right into that slot there. And that's where that lives. You're going to extend this piece of kibble here, fold this around, fold this around. This tab is going to fit into that slot on this foot, and then this piece is just going to kind of hang out like so. Leave that up like that. You're going to rotate this at the thigh and then bend it at the knee all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way till you get to about here. And that's where we're going to leave that for now. Now we're going to do the other leg. Again, bend his toe all the way. Connect that up. Extend, fold, fold. Tab that into place. Bring this out. Rotate that joint, bring it around, 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 and ba-dam. Then we're going to bring this down. There are two little slots in his feet that these tabs are going to tab into. They really don't, but they're going to tab into it. And then this chest piece is just kind of clip into there. And then you're going to take these and just kind of clip them into place. Just tuck this all in, tab these together. And there he is in his alt mode, and by God, he looks just like he did in that episode 1 of Transformers. Like, it's spot on. This is easily, far and away, without a shadow of a doubt, if you want a Cybertronian Bumblebee, this is the one to get. From the bottom, he looks like a little bit of a mess, but it's a Transformer. They often look like messes. Nothing really in terms of accessory storage. Of course, you can plug that in to there, and I think you can even plug it into one of his little wing sections if you need to. Weapon, same shtick. Goes in wherever you want. No place to store it on the bottom. He does have a little port for, you can plug it into there and have him be like flying if you have a stand for it. So that's something, I suppose, but yeah. All in all, the alt mode is good. The robot mode is okay. I still don't feel that he's worth $23, but I was okay to pick him up at $13. But that's all I've got. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya.